All right. Welcome back, guys. We got another match here. This is an 8-ball match. Yours truly playing. I'm playing Mike. Mike's a skill level 6. I'm a skill level 7. Makes this a 5-4 race. We're playing APA 8-ball. It's a pretty good match, but I will say, as we get started here, I will say there is like some big party happening around the table that lasts the first few racks. If I had the volume up on this, you would just hear like screaming and commotion the entire time. It's crazy. But we had to ask these guys to move like almost every shot. Just for the first few racks, it got a little uncomfortable a few times, but we got through it and it kind of cleaned it up at the end. But Mike here, I've played him, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 times, maybe more. I usually get him. I don't think he's gotten me before. I don't feel like he plays his best game against me, but is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. You guys be the judge. All right, so he's our league operator, Mr. Santa Man himself. Let's get into it. Welcome back if you've seen my matches before. I think this is fun, hanging out, watching pool. New scoreboard. Tell me what you think of that. But yeah, we're just going to hang out and watch some pool. Like I said, I think it's a pretty good match. We'll see, though. We'll be doing this like we did before. We'll take some time to do some telestrations and kind of draw a little bit on the board here as to what I'm looking at. It was not the best break. You see clusters, 1, 2, 3 clusters. That's kind of tough. In this case, as far as break analysis, there's a couple balls out from each of them. You just got to find a way to break something. To me, the more important ball right now is whichever one you can kind of get to and make, which it seems like he's going for here, though the 14's easy too. He was maybe hoping he's going to get up here and break something like that. All right. Yeah, you're going to see people walking by the whole time. But just for the first match, I'm telling you, it was like there's people standing right there. You can kind of see them maybe on the right. And I swear, Mike put me in this corner every single time. I swear to God. Killing me. He just kept putting the cue ball down here. And every time I'd have to ask like 4 people to move. Did you hate that? Don't you hate that? They were having a good time. They were good people. It was fun. But trying to shoot league here, man. No, I was practicing banks before league this night, and I felt pretty good about this one. But that don't mean anything, so missed that by about a diamond. But didn't have much of anything, and it was able to break a little something out. Let's see what Mike's got up his sleeve here. 15-8's a little tied up. The 6 and that ball's a little tied up. The 11. 5 and the 10's tied up. This is messy. This is messy. A messy rack. Oh. That pocket was not having it. All right. Now I think I got a shot on a ball here. And I'm like, it's still open? Neither of us? We've been playing for 5 minutes. I was just kidding. Oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm just trying to shoot my match here. All right, let's go. Finally locked down stripes. The 10 ball doesn't go, but you know that 14 ball could get me up and break the cluster up on that long rail. We'll call that the top rail, but I kind of mess up the shape there, but that's all right. Hey, the 15 can help break up this 10. That's going to point you right towards it. Let's see what I can do here. killing me. Rewind that. How close was that ball? Dang. All right. I think I'm poking someone in the back with my cue right now at like every stroke. That's how tight it is over there. Oof. Ooh. Whoopsie. Okay. It's getting ugly. Looking at this now, I should probably save the 14 for the break, period, and do something with this 10. It doesn't really go anywhere, but just maybe I could safe on it or something weird, just break it out. But no, look at this, I'm shooting the 14. Come on, man. So the 8-ball flying made a couple of his balls, and look, just left me nothing. See, that was for nothing. Except for making some of his balls, but all I got's a kick on the 10. Whole lot of nothing. I left him a nice little start here. So that 2-ball is in a decent spot for him to get a little break here. Let's see if he takes that at some point here. You just need the right angle. He's kind of straight on it now. You can kind of force it over, but then that makes you kind of shoot the 2-ball pretty hard. So I think he's thinking, let's just clean these balls up over here first. But I would have done it sooner because I don't like to shape on what I'm crashing into, because I'm not good enough to be able to do it with any finesse. And he got on the wrong side of the 2-ball for the break. He needed to be on the other side of that line. Let's see if he can make something happen. Interesting. I don't know what he was going for on that. Unless he was just trying to get back to the right side of the table. If you get up there, you can play a little bit of a save. Pretty sure that he's playing safe here, if I recall. Yeah. So I don't even have a shot on the 10-ball, but even if I did, I don't know if I'd try and make it. We're about to play possum with these balls. Though the 6-ball, he put in a good spot. He put the 6-ball in a good spot. There's a couple ways to break into his stuff over there. I'm going to try and glance this and not move it from the 7, leave it tied to the 7. Just making sure it's off the rail so I don't need to hit rail with the cue ball. Let's see if you can even see. I'm pretty sure I hit it. Yeah, I hit it that time. I was hoping to hide the 6, but I think that might have been asking a lot. Good shot, Mike. I don't want to hit that. I think about something I can do with that 10-ball to hide the 6-ball from him, but if I send the cue ball down there, that makes the break on the 6 pretty easy, being on that side of the line. Kind of from either side of the line, but still it's easier from over there, so I'm going to try and just touch this 11-ball again. Try not to pop it out from the 7. Whiffed. I reckon we're getting ourselves into a little bit of a safety battle here, Michael. So he's got ball in hand. There's a couple ways to go about this. I think I prefer shooting it into the short rail and down myself, though this is okay. Though this means you have to control the draw stun, which is always more difficult than trying to control the follow. Oh, and he drew it too much. He drew it too much. Now he's in a position. He's gonna open up everything. Now I'm regretting never touching that 10-ball because it's not in a good spot for me to. Oh, that was interesting. Oh man, if he'd have hit it with that speed, that could have been a deal breaker, a game maker. Now this is maybe one of my favorite safeties. This is safety you gotta know. Anyone can do this. This is an easy safety. You just free up the 7 from your ball and try and freeze on the 11 on the 7, on the 11, on your object ball. And I don't freeze on it, unfortunately, so he's got a decent kick at it. But an APA, unless you're playing someone crazy, you're still usually pretty safe with a kick shot, forcing him on a kick shot. But if I'd have been frozen the 11, it'd have been really tough. And Mike's a good kicker. Oh, and he miscued. He's pretty good at kicking. You see the line there. He was probably going to make that ball. The 8 ball, at that speed, the 8 ball would have been a little weird. But all right, let's see if I can execute here. It's a little strange. Yeah, gotta do this one down here by the 8 first. I kind of go back and forth. Because if not, I looked at the line. If not, I shoot the 11, and I have to get all the way back down to the left side of the table on the other side of the 10. Just wanted to not make sure I did not get straight on the 11. You need a little bit of an angle so that you come back and just stun it over. Or draw it directly into the... Oh, come on, man. No one. Look at the that's the scratch of disappointment in yourself. Oh, man. The bank is kind of on. But gosh, the cut's there, so I feel kind of silly not taking the bank. Or not taking the cut, if you can do it. But I'm going straight to the pocket. But I'm looking at it like, I don't think I can get into that pocket with the 7 ball there. I think I'll hit the 7, and if I don't hit the 7, I don't think I'll fall into the pocket. That's kind of what I was thinking. Made it. Oh! Oh! I almost proved that false. But hey, maybe my logic checked out there. I got the first one on him. A little bit of a safety battle there. I think me giving him ball in hand and then him not executing, I think that was the fatal error on that one. Okay, not the best break. I made a ball though. 4 ball, I think. No, 4 balls up there. The 1 ball. So, solids don't have much of anything. I mean, I could bank the 7. But I go for this cut because I feel like I can just control it a little bit better. I want to try and run some of these balls, and then this might open up the 6 for me, which it didn't, unfortunately. Here, just cut the 2. Or cut into absolutely nothing. 6? Oh, no, not that lucky. Cut into absolutely nothing. That was ugly. Can't do that. Though it's a little weird with the stripe and the 8 ball right there. I don't know if this is... It's definitely not an easy run out. I like this choice right here because this is blocking him from the getting the 14, and it can come over here and maybe change some things around, get on the 9. I think he's on the 9. Get into this mess over here. Now the 14 goes. 14 goes as long as you're anywhere center table. He'll have that as like a little get out of jail free card. Nice shot, Michael. There you go. Tried to miss it. Nice shot, Mike. Still, and now the toughest, that's kind of the toughest 3 balls are going to be left after this 10. Ooh, or just don't make the 10. Okay. This is tough. The 8 ball, even if I run down, the 8 ball's in such a bad spot. The 2 can go off the 8 ball. I gotta move this 6 though. Wow. I gotta move the 6 more than that. All right, let's try it again. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and get to this 6 ball again. Yeah, come on. Oh, swing and a whiff. Still trying to get to this 6 ball. In reality, the 6 ball is not even the worst problem. It's the 8. I have trouble thinking of the 8 ball as part of the run, unfortunately, though. This can stun right over. Oh, too much draw. Too much draw. Me and Mike both getting too much draw on these shots with the stun. All right, Mike. Mike swears I'm his kryptonite. But how am I kryptonite? I'm leaving you good situations like this. I'm just kidding. This is not a great situation. that ball on next to the side pocket. How many times have I told you guys? Worst ball on the table, and look, there's 2 of them. That and the 8 ball. Oof. So that right there is something I always try and avoid to do, which I think he was trying to shape the 15. So the first ball in the combo, I try not to shape the first ball in the combo. I try and hit the combo and shape a different ball if I can. Maybe it was kind of all he had, but that is a pro tip from someone who's not a pro. At least that's how I play. He's going to do cross this 13 out. He's a really good banker and kicker. Yeah, oh, he almost made that. Okay, what am I going to do here? So at this point, I could do the 2, it's pretty much straight in, and the 6, pretty much straight in. That's the obvious run out, but the 2 doesn't, the 8 doesn't go. In hindsight, maybe just get the 8 ball out of there and just hope he can't get back to this really tough ball on the rail. But I think the 2 can go off the 8 in the side, and it would be really slick. So I'm going to try and put the 6 down. It barely goes between the 2 8 down in that pocket. Put the 6 down with some follow and just get to that side of the table so I can put the 2 off the 8. Made it. That hurts to watch over again. He's going to get rid of this trouble ball right now. You got to with ball in hand. Try and use the point or something to come across. The stroke was too good. He just followed it up. The stroke was too good, Mike. So you know I'm adding the telestrations, the lines on the table, to kind of show you how we do things, or at least how I'm looking at things. Tell me what you guys think of that, if it's worth it. It does take a little time, but I know when sometimes it's hard to always know exactly what balls and shapes and stuff like that people are looking at. Oh, he went and got the short cue. So there's the camera right here. The camera right here is attached to a pole, like a beam that's all the way to the ceiling, and it's in the way. It's great to hang the camera on, but it's in the way. So anytime you see the cue stick coming right back at the camera, you probably see us cursing. And Mike missed the bank. Look at this. He'd have been straight in. All right, so the easier shot is to shoot it in the bottom left corner over here, but it doesn't do anything for the 8. So I'm going to take it to the other side, the top left corner, and crash into this 8 and just crash it right out of there. Look at this breakout. I remember this shot. Oh my God, that breakout was crazy, and I missed the ball by, I don't know, a diamond and a half. Oh man. Left Mike a bank. I used to try and safe Mike and just leave him banks. I mean, I wasn't safe in there. That was just a terrible shot. And the dude just makes them every time. So I don't play a ton of safes on Mike. He will 2-rail, 3-rail, 4-rail. I'm not good at those. Look, he keeps shaping this 8-ball good. Oh my gosh, fall on the side? Well, it'll fall on the side if I miss. So again, here, this 2-ball, how many times am I going to tell you about it? The straight-in shot is the easy one, but it does nothing for the 8-ball. So I think what I'm looking at is cutting it, yeah, and then coming down on this line and hitting the backside of the 8-ball and break it out. So cut it across side, and my line should come right down, maybe a little bit of left spin to straighten it out, to bring it towards the rail to hit the 8 out. See if I can pull it off. What do you know? I made a ball. Not enough left. Oh man, and it didn't even pop out. I'm hooked. Unfortunate. These people walking behind me. I was like, Mike, this is a tough match. It gets a little cleaned up. All right, so here I'm just going to try and freeze the 13 on it and just make it weird so you can't run out, because right now it's very, very easy. If I can just freeze them both along the rail, but I don't. Just pop them right out. This is the most safeties me and him in these 2 racks alone that me and him have like ever played against each other. Other people, I don't know. Do you guys get those matches where some people, when you're playing them, just the way you guys play your style, you guys play a little more defensively and a little more strategic, and others are just gunslinging? Some guys will bring the gunslinger out on you. Some guys will bring out the chess player. Me and Mike usually just sling guns, but that's 2 racks now. Nice shot, Mike. You know, he shaped that 8-ball like 3 or 4 times. All right. Rack 3. A little bit better of a break, I'd say. Yeah, that's probably the best break so far, Mike. Maybe it's because I racked him. I'm just kidding. Let's look. Solids. Okay, so solids. Pretty open. Got a combo up here. It looks like it goes from here. Don't have to. I think the 7 or the 3 goes up here. Everything else wide open except for that 4-ball. Stripes. 13's obviously tied, and the combo down yonder is a little weird. But it goes. Just got to find a way to break the 4-13. All right, awesome. Nice shot, dude. Nice shot, dude. That's me saying, you pick. Just don't run out. Just don't run out. Oh, we both wanted solids. Look at that. Oh, Michael. Okay, so now definitely solids. You got 2 balls sitting ducks. And the 2 in the side is an easy pattern to break anything along a rail on either end. So I can break the 4 with that. And I was going to do it first right now just to get it out of the way because, you know, you want some balls to shoot out afterwards. But this is weird too, so I figured I'd start here. And this is me just trying to shape the 7. Oh my God, I almost missed that. And the 7 was tight. The 7 was tight. Yeah, I was like, the 15 is blocking some of that pocket. I could do the 2 right now. And I said, no. See, I could do the 2 right now and break the 4, but I figure, let me try and draw right back to where it is right now and have the same shot again after the 7. If not, I'll have the 5. If I don't get in this shape. And I got it pretty good. Got right down on it. Try not to be that quick about things. You never want to underestimate a shot, and that came out pretty nice. Now, if the 4-ball wouldn't have worked, the 5 is always there. When balls are sitting like that, that's a get out of jail free card, baby. you can just, you know, try some wild shape when you got those hanging. You can try and get on really tough balls, and if it works, huge reward. And then if it doesn't, you've always got the 5, or you know, whatever ball is sitting pretty like that. Super valuable balls. This is going okay right now. Got to shoot the 1 ball now because it doesn't go in the top left corner pocket. I'm looking at the 8 ball. Right there, I think I was saying the 8 ball goes, so I can just roll up on the 5 and pretty much leave it right near the 5. When I shoot the 5, you know, after that shot. So I didn't need to do anything crazy. Just get straight on the 5 is what I was thinking. And then I come to take a look at this. Oh, man. I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Can I get over to the other side? Can I get between the 14-12? There you go on that line. I don't know why I cut like that. Get over there between the 14-12 on that line I just showed. It's control and draw. I don't like to do that, but there's a pretty big window to land in. Hey. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, right? Look at that. It's like one of the first good shots I've played so far, I feel like. It's been ugly so far. But I got out. I found a way. Rack 4. Show them the door. Rack 4. Nice break. Oh, the 8 ball was going. The 8 ball was going. Oh, that was a better spread, but man, is this a cluster F if you ever seen it. Let's see. There's nothing there. I mean, the 10 ball in the side can break out those stripes, and the 6 can break out the solids. So pick your poison. I think I only made 1 ball, so I have to be stripes. Let's see if I'm trying to get better shape on this 10 ball right now, or break into this right now. I might try to break into this right now. Yeah, I did. Oh, but I freaking missed it. And that's what we call. See, that right there was a break in. See, that's instead of breaking the balls out, you get them closer together, man. Always 2 steps ahead. Let them play checkers, baby. You play chess. Never let them know your next move. You just wait till you see what I do with that 10 ball. All right, Michael, what you got? Three ball break into this right now. Oh, not like that. That's too soft. Oh, look, if he'd have hit that hard, that probably would have worked out well for him because the 2 probably would have hit the 4 and kind of pushed things down a little bit. I believe Mike is using some fancy. Oh, he's gotta get the short stick. I told you if the cue's under the camera, you're gonna see us grabbing the short stick. Not a bad little kick. He's a pretty good kicker, and that was a pretty safe kick too. If he would have gotten the kick though, if he'd have made it, he probably could have saved on the 4 ball or something like that. Just hid behind this Great Wall of China over here. Am I banking this? I think I'm banking this. Hey, I told you all that practice banking before the match. Watch it come out in dividends right now. I got the breakout though. Little bit of a breakout. Now at least the 11 goes and maybe the 10 goes in the side, so it's something. Not looking great, though. Did I leave him the combo on the 2-4? It's weird, but, I mean, when are you going to get a better shot at it? Neither of them really go. All right, second round at the 6. Again, pretty safe if he misses. That's a good hit. Ooh, if only the 11 went past the 9. That'd give me a start here on something. But I think all I have is the 13. Or some creative safe. Which might not be a bad idea at this point. But part of me said the 2-4 is so weird, I should just crash into those. I should just, you know, play a loss of turn shot, like a safety, and crash into the 11-9. Or maybe hit the 11 into the 9 to combo it somewhere and move all that stuff. Because now the 6, like if you thought they were bad before, now the 6 is blocking anything from even going up there. I am not poised to win this match at the moment. Win this rack anyway. The 13, I think it did go, but oof, that was a bad try. Is he finally attacking the combo? Oh no, I think he's kicking the 6. Alright, isn't there a rule you can only kick the same ball 3 times in a row? No, I'm just kidding, that's not a rule. Now if he'd have hit that full, the 6 ball full, it would have hid behind the 6 real nice. And if he had ball in hand right now, ooh, that would be a pretty good situation, because then you can ball in hand the 2 and the 4 apart and whatnot. But I finally made a ball. So this, I'm dead straight. I was hoping I could draw into this and kind of cut off the 7, but I bumped the 5 first. Yeah, I was hoping the 7, I'd hit the 7 hard enough to kind of at least get out of this corner, but and this was a safe, and I know you're saying, how is that possibly safe? But the 2 and the 4 still don't go, and I hid the 6 from him right now. Now, I know the dude loves to kick the 6 ball this rack, but at least I hit him from something and forced him on these, making the decision between these 2 balls. And he hit that a little soft, unless he was shaping the 6. I would think you would have shaped both of them. I mean, I don't know. A bunch of ways to do it. Nice shot, Mike. The 6 is gone, so now there's hope. There's hope for that 11 ball, I think. I think he hit himself from the 5, so he's got to shoot at this combo now. Yes. At the time, I wasn't sure, but since he gave it up, and at the time I said, we'll check the tape. And looking at that right now, I don't think the 11 moves. And it was a little off the rail in the first place. So, what do you do here? I got one chance to break into this stuff with the 14. Or play safe. I don't remember what I decided to do. Oh, I decided to play safe. So the 10, I think, goes in the side. If not, it goes down. So at least if I move the 9, there's opportunity for the 10 to change the 11. I was really hoping to freeze that on the 10 and not give him the 5 ball, so he couldn't see the 5 ball, but I'm not that good of a player, in case you haven't noticed. I see Filler do it all the time. Maybe that dude will show me sometime. That's 2 safeties now where I wanted to leave him frozen and I didn't. Maybe I should take that to the drawing board. That was a nice stroke. Oh my gosh. That was the same shot I did earlier on him. Okay. Still have one trouble situation. Alright, so for this, I was working on my draw, Going into practice, I'd practice draw shots and break shots, or bank shots. So I felt like I could draw into this, and then as long as I hit it full, I'll have the 13. Like, as long as I don't cut it out and something crazy happens. I mean, they got the 9 too, but the 14 is probably going to be the ball I'll take, is what I was thinking coming after this, not the 11. So like I said, I'm not good enough to break balls out and get shape on them too. I don't really know where they're going to go. So I hid myself from the 14, but that's fine. The 9, either one of them could have went. I just got to find a way to get back over to this 11 ball. I was hoping to give myself a little angle, but I'm pretty much dead straight down. So all you can do is stay on that line. So I could draw it all the way up to the short rail and all the way back down, but that's a little much. So I'm going to try and put it in the side and do it just the gentlest little draw shot to bring it back over straight on the 11 maybe. Just the tiniest little. And it actually worked. I was kind of surprised that happened. Now this shot, like I said, I was practicing before the match, I was practicing draw and I was practicing banks. I literally took this shot like 5 or 6 times beforehand and drawn it all the way back to the rail. My draw has been kind of weak, so I was hoping it would work right now. My stroke was a little pokey, but hey, check it out. Look at this. That is money. It actually worked. I'll take it. Blind squirrel finds it. Look, at my draw was still on the edge of the tip of the cue stick there. It still was pulling the cue ball back. All right. Rack number 5, staying alive. Rack number 5. Did not scratch on the break. I sure as hell tried, though. Let's see. Didn't make anything. Didn't make anything. Left him a little strange. Deep in the pocket here. The one ball's cut off, or he might have taken that. Nice shot. Ooh. Okay, so solids. They're both not terrible, but I like solids in this case. Now that, especially since the 7's sitting next to the side up there, that could get you to the 5. That could, I like the solids here. So for this, the one ball is kind of is still there, but let's take the 7, and I think I was trying to stun it up to shoot the 5 in the side. And I came up short. AF. Now I've cut off the 1. I've cut off. I can see the 2, but I don't think I can cut it to that top left corner. I can see the 6, but it doesn't cut past the 3. That combo is ridiculous. That's not really going to happen. Yeah, I can see the 2. I'm looking at it, but the 12 was like blocking my view of the 2 ball, so I couldn't really see where I'm even hitting it right. So I take this wild shot because there's always a way. Let's see. I'm going to try and carry him off the 6 into the 3. Blind squirrel found 3 nuts today. Look at this. There's always a way. There's always a way. Now, anytime you make a really good shot, you got to do everything you can not to mess the next one up. I swear. Which I did. And now, the 5 goes down table, but then I'm end up sitting on the 15, so now I'm going to put it in the side and move some stuff. Between these 2 balls, I should have something. Pop the 1 out, that'll work. All right, now all I got to do is get straight on the 2. I'm looking at the line, using my cue stick as the line. Get pretty straight on the 2 and I'm good. So some left spin on this to kind of land in a bigger zone instead of trying to cross it in a shorter zone. Just a little bit of left. And that's pretty good. Just draw back. Worked out. Boom. Going to the hill. What a thrill. Going to the hill. Rack 6. See if Mike can stage a comeback here, guys. Your boy's on the hill. That's a nice break. I don't really remember how this shook out. Nothing. My breaks were not good. That was... So let's see if I won the lag. It should have been 5 breaks, right? I feel like I only made a ball on one of them. Or like, yeah. Maybe I ought to try Ron's new Rhino break cue. Anyone got the new Rhino break cue? I don't know about you guys. It is showing up all over my feed, my social media feed. Like ads like crazy. Alright. Didn't leave me a lot. I guess I got the 7. Stun it out to get on the 5 or the 2, I guess. The 3, 4 is kind of weird down here. It might be a combo, but better have pretty good shape on the 3 to really be able to see it. Oh, I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas. That was ugly. What did I have if I'd have made that? Cut the 5? Terrible. I think Michael is deciding the 9-13 combo or the 15. Or, no, he already decided. He was waiting for someone to shoot. Nice. Oh. This probably wouldn't have been a bad time to try the combo, I think. Because at least you can maybe throw a wrench in the gears of this double combo, the combo he has over here, the stripes. I don't know if I shoot this. Probably shoot the 5. Just because I don't like shooting over balls down here, because then you got to be really particular, or like pinpoint accurate with where you're going to put the cue ball to make that combo even come remotely close. And over a ball, that sucks. I think this was me in the future. I'd shoot the 5. Maybe roll forward and bump the 2 instead of stroking it. But oh, okay, so I'm going to shoot the 1. Perfect. I was practicing these banks. This goes in every time. Oh, look at that. I actually made it. I didn't think I was going to make it. I was trying to smart-ass myself. All right. That works out. Okay, all my balls are sitting right there. They're kind of weird because the 6 and the 4 are a little strange. The 5's got to go away. But the 5's dead straight, and if like anywhere along that line, there's nothing really that good. Because the 6, I don't know, it's all kind of weird. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I shoot the 2. There you go. This can kind of bring me around. Oh, unless you just miss it. Shame, shame. What's Mike got? The 14, that's far away and over a ball, so it's kind of hard to reach that. And it looks like he's looking at the 15. That would be my shot if it goes, but I think the 9 ball's blocking you. Maybe he's not, or he's cutting the 9. Cutting 9 into 13. Maybe he's thinking twice. Maybe he was going to shoot the 15. Yeah, he's switching to the 9. This should be alright. Or it won't. Do I have a shot? Whoa there, Gunner. Jumping down on it. That makes me nervous. Wow, I actually made it. That's one of my things I always try and tell people, is to not jump down and try and underestimate shots. Always take a look around. But, you know, there's something to be said about flow and getting in a rhythm, you know. Do you guys play better fast or better slow? You tell me. I kind of go back and forth. Nothing. Sick. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That's unfortunate. We could have got out right there, man. Oh, let's see if I can pull something out. Can't scratch, right? 13's in the way. Oh, well, you gotta make the ball. Ooh, ugly shape on the 7 anyway. He's not shooting the 14, huh? Okay, he is. I mean, the 14 does protect the 7, but the 7 goes in a couple different pockets anyway, but that made the most sense to me. Pretty straight on the 9. Pretty straight on the 9 ball here. See if he can string this together. Look, 13 ball gets you right to the 8. Oh, I think he wanted to roll forward a little bit, but that might be a little too far. Cut the 11 in the side. Hide me behind the 15 as far as the 7 goes, maybe. Oh, we didn't. Never mind, I saw the angle a little differently. Alright, now this shot, just like the 1 ball earlier, I wouldn't put left on it this time anyway. Just roll up, center ball. Be nice to cross the line on the 7, but it's kind of a long distance to get down there and do that correctly, especially when you're crossing the angle. See if I have enough angle to stun over for the 8 and finish this up. I sure tried and failed. But that's alright, guys. I was practicing banks. I was practicing banks the whole time in practice. This goes all day long. Can't miss because of the 13. Actually stun it so you make sure you make the 13. Get rid of one of his sitting ducks. Just in case you miss. No way you'll miss. Oh, okay. Or miss by a diamond. That's fine. What was I even practicing for? Oh, man. What do you shoot here first? I guess whichever one of these two down here you're more comfortable making. Don't hit it soft and leave it down here, though. You want to get up for the 11 or 13. He decided to go soft. That's all right. I guess it's safe, right? In case you missed. Left me weird on the 8. Mike can bank, though. Oh, man, that's twice. We both miss some banks, but see, the difference is he misses them by like this much. And I miss him by a lot more than that. That's alright, I was practicing banks, so this is a gimme all day long. Money. Yeah, right. You guys have been seeing how I bank. Mike's got the chance to bring this back. Let's see. If you cut the 15, you could make them both. Get a little shot at both of them. Get a little shot at both of them. Or if that's what he's thinking. Looks like it. Oh, miss them both by a little bit. We got a little sloppy there, Mike, in the end of that one. Gotta make this, right? Got him again. Mike. Good shooting, Mike. Thanks for coming in and checking this out, guys. We got plenty more to come. I got plenty of tape to look through. This was a pretty fun match. I always like playing Mike. We have a good time. We were talking about playing some doubles recently, and if we do, maybe I'll get some film on that, and we'll see how the two of us come together. I can be Santa's little elf, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for sticking around, guys. If you like the content, click that subscribe button. I'm only putting like a video out a week maybe, so I ain't gonna bombard your feed. Till next time, guys. Hit the highlights.